You know me and my Trader Joe's. I got this coconut water, guys. Oh my goodness. It's, it's been good. Quenching my thirst for sure. Who's on the live with me? How's everybody doing? Today we're going to be discussing tips and ways to really manage stress and just de-stress ourselves and just um, learn to relax and enjoy. Just tips. Some tips I have for you guys. Some tips I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys as far as how you manage, you reset yourself. It's so important to reset. I've learned that, and since I've learned to reset, I've loved it. I make sure I reset earlier on before I came on with you guys. So, just waiting for people to come on so we can chit chat. It's so important to reset to make sure that you're managing your stress level. You're taking time for yourself. Sundays, I love Sundays. Reset, rejuvenate, reprioritize, looking at the week, what's coming ahead. Managing your time, managing stressors so that way you can have the best version of yourself and show up that way. Hello, hello. Who's with me? Who's here? Talk to me. How's it going? What's going on? Just some tips that I want to share with you guys. I'm not staying out long because it is warm out. And of course, if I'm talking about reset, one of my better ways of resetting is to be out here, out in the element of, the greenery. That just automatic, to be honest with you, that just reset things for me. When I'm outside, I'm in the element of being out in nature, enjoying fresh air. Hello, hello, how are you? See, I gotta put on my eyes so I can see. Elzad, hello, hello. Brady Willis, hello, how are you? What's going on? Happy Sunday. We're here talking about resetting and just ways to, reset ourselves and get things, get ourselves focused. I'm good. I'm good too. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, excited. Excited to just start another week and continue the things that I have set out. Always good. I love Sundays. Thank you. Hi, Martin. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right back at you. Oh, you guys are great. Talking about ways to reset ourselves, ways to just stay focused, refocus, reset, and making sure that we're prioritizing self-care because that's important. Without that, we can't really give of ourselves if we don't take care of ourselves. And I've learned that late in life, to be quite honest with you. I'm the go, go, go kind of person, and I would be going and going. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brady. So, resetting. Talk to me. Tell me how are ways that you guys reset and prioritize and get yourself. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful breeze. Every time a breeze come, I get all excited. I'm out in the backyard and enjoying it. One of the ways that, reset is going for a walk, a nature walk. That's one of my big things. And I share that pretty often with you guys. Although sometimes the family of geese that I have to wait on, as you guys have seen. Um, but it's good. It's good to reset, refocus, and just really taking back the time that you need for yourself so you could really rejuvenate. Um, just some tips that I have that I want to share. Obviously being out in nature is so incredibly important. It allows you to just really get grounded and just, get away from all the insanity of life and the fast pace and just realizing, you know what? This is what matters. That I'm here, I'm present, I'm available, and I'm in the moment. I'm available and I'm in the moment. You know, sometimes we're not in the moment. I know for me, I'm not always in the moment. And I love to capture the moment, just what's going on right now. Not what I have to do, not the list of to dos. How do you guys capture the moment? What's there for you? How do you do that? Talk to me. I want to hear. Martin, how do you capture the moment? Brady, tell me. What do you guys do? How do you reset yourself? Resetting is so crucial. The older I get, the more I realize it's important. Yeah, it's important. Taking naps, schedule time if you can, especially on the weekends. I just took one earlier today, after church. I had stuff going on. I did it. Then I was like, and I'm telling you, those little things, it makes a difference. It's called present. It's a gift. That's right. That's right. It's a gift. Little bro. Biggest dices. I don't know. Yeah, it's the present, and it could be anything that you find therapeutic. Pet therapy is something for those that's into pets. Pet therapy is something that could be, you find encouraging and just being with the animals if you're an animal lover, just finding different outlets. Some people baking, it could be baking something for someone, or that they would normally do. Just finding, okay, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that helps you to be calm and just enjoy? I've gotten, I used to, and I have to get myself back into that. Ceramics, doing things, with your hands and all that stuff. That's so therapeutic. Stuff that we don't always think about. Oh, thank you, Lorena. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. You guys are great. But it's just finding outlets. Finding outlets that brings you joy, that brings you peace, that brings you a sense of, wait a minute, let me reclaim my time, you know. And if you spend any time in my channel, you already know how much I value journaling. I love to journal and I encourage people to do that. So journaling is another outlet, another way to just really, capture your thoughts, the things that's important to you, the things that's of value to you, things that you care about. I was speaking to someone and she says, my life, the stories of my life is written in my journals. I said, same here. I have things I could go back and just say, oh my gosh, I remember when I felt this way, and seeing that manifested itself and seeing the changes that's happened with that journaling is another great opportunity. That's right. Being a YouTuber, I enjoy that. I enjoy coming out and communicating with people, and just the opportunity. Like Lorena, I don't know where you're watching from. We can communicate. I love that. I look forward to it. It's one of the highlights of my Sunday afternoons. When I'm not able to come and chat with you guys, it's a missing for me because I thoroughly enjoy it. Because I think what a treat to touch the lives of others, to communicate, to connect with people that I would probably never meet, which I'd love to meet you guys. But, these are all avenues, different things that brings you a sense of peace. This is never like a burden or, oh my gosh, I have to. This is like, oh, what a treat. I get to do this. So finding those moments, the little things that's a treat to you, and make sure you participate in that. You attract more of that into your life. Because those are the ways that we could just whew, take that breather, take that deep breath, and reconnect with our spirit. It's important to do that. And by doing the things that matters to you, the things that doesn't feel like work, the things that enliven your spirit, you get to do that connection. And I love reconnecting to what's important to me. How about you? What are the things that's important to you? Hi, Clinton. Oh, thanks, Lorena. It was a warm day and updo a side thing, and then there you go. Hi, Danny. Nice to meet you, Danny. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys um, connecting from? Ibidius. Hopefully, I'm not butchering anyone's name. But yeah, it's it's important. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. That's awesome. Mayway 365. Hello, hello. Thank you. Good to connect with you guys. Good connecting with you guys and seeing how you spent your Sunday afternoons. How do you unwind? How do you, you know, and I dare even say to do to do a detox, and I've done that, and that has been helpful to me. And by detox, I mean detoxing from the internet and all the other stuff, and just spending a day, or even telling yourself, you know what, for the next 4 hours, I'm going to stay out of my phone and just stay out of the web and just really focus on me, you know? Stuff like that makes a difference because it allows you to just really move from the fast pace of what's going on. Every ding you hear is like, let me see, let me see, let me check. Not, you don't need to do that, you know? Abitius, you will be okay. And I know there's trolls. People come and stuff because, you know, they're lonesome or whatever's going on in their lives. That is not this type of channel. I don't have that type of energy. So oh, thank you. Lorena, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the family. My cyber family, I like to call it, not subscribers, but my cyber family. But I tell you, you know, even taking the time away, telling yourself, you know what, I'm not going to check every ding that I hear. Because it's such a, well, almost so programmed, you know. I know for me, sometimes I'm sitting there and, you know, I'm typing away, I'm working, and then ding, I'll hear my phone and I'm like, oh, let me check. Then it's like, no. The times that, you know, you're in the middle of something and you want to be productive, give yourself that opportunity to just stay away. Just stay away from it and just realize whatever it is, I can tend to it later and be able to focus. Because those are the moments that, you know, in this world of fast pace, you got to take time for yourself. You've got to take the time to unwind, to disconnect. You know, it's so vital that if you don't do that, you put yourself in a high space of burnout. We don't want that, you know, especially when you're on an elevation journey. As this channel, as I always encourage you, whatever you're up to, whatever your journey, whatever it is that you're working towards, you know, stay focused, stay locked in, stay locked in, because that makes a world of difference. That changes things, because then you'll be able to see your wish fulfilled, especially standing at the end result, seeing that, you know what, anything can be realized. You gotta, you gotta unwind. You gotta take away the stressors and the different things that can crowd your mind, prevent you from really your getting through the things that you're up to. You know, we all have a message. We all have something we want to be known for, stand for. But taking time for yourself is important. It's vital. course, I'm drinking my coconut water, which you guys know me and Trader Joe's. I love my Trader Joe's. If you don't have one near you, that's a missing. So don't mind me. I think I'm probably going to have to take it in because I think I feel a little drop of rain. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If that is, that'll be a very short live. So if I take it in, actually have some errands I'm going to need to run. But yeah, guys, tell me ways that you like to unwind and things that you do to preserve your peace, really. Whatever it is. I love to even coming out here, sitting in a hammock and reading a good book, get lost in a good book. I could learn. Okay, blessings to you as well. It's good that you stopped in. Thank you for stopping in. But those are different things, if anything resonates with you. Well, thank you, Lorena. You as well. You definitely do. Thank you. If anything resonates with you, if those are things that helps you to unwind, share them. Because in this fast-paced world, although I'm here to encourage you to stay tuned and keep going, keep pushing forward, with whatever your dream is, your goals, keep your workout, stay on top of things. But I really want to encourage you to take the time for yourself as well. Take the time to unwind. Take the time to just be still. Take the time to journal. Take the time to get to know what's important to you. Sometimes we don't even really know, which is sad at times because we're so busy. We lose the essence of what really matters. And what matters is your time, your effectiveness, your cup being full. Because you cannot pour. We hear that a lot. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? I've tried time and again. I'm like, I can do this. No, I need to be still. I can do this at another time. Right now, I need that me time. Even consider, when you come home, a nice warm bath, or even sitting your feet, in a bucket of water with some Epsom salt. Oh my gosh, that's relaxing. That's so important because you're going all day. You're on your feet, especially those of you guys that's on your feet all day. I know when I worked in the hospital setting, I was on my feet all day. That was a godsend when I discovered how therapeutic that was for me because that reset me. And I was able to get some good night's sleep. If you're having a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, just find a way to unwind, a tea time, could be a nightly tea time. Just different ways to give back to yourself, you know. A way to definitely give back to yourself and the things that's important to you. Because all those things matters. All those things, they are important. It fuels you into the next week and the next and the next and the next. Find a way to fuel yourself, to prepare yourself, to tell yourself that, you know what, I'm going to show up differently. You got to do something different, right? Can't get a different outcome if we're doing the same thing. We talk about that. We've talked about that before. And you want a different outcome, right? Absolutely. Yes, it is good. It is good to, we pour into our families and others, but pouring into ourselves is important. It's funny, I used to think that was so selfish, self-time and doing all those things. I used to think, I don't want to be selfish, I gotta give. I want to be a giver. Little did I know at that time that the true giving is first to give to yourself, so that way you could really have what you need, so you could show up fully, not just okay, whatever it takes, kind of grinning. Just I'm still gonna show up, without first really preparing yourself for it, giving yourself the opportunity to say no. Saying no at times. when it doesn't work, doesn't fit your schedule. Do I dare say it doesn't fit your agenda, which we all have an agenda, and you say no, and being okay with that. So those are all different tips, you guys, you know. And it's funny, I know people that take the time in the weekend, and I'll probably do a video on that. Meal prepping, that's a way of giving to themselves. Because by doing so, you know what you're feeding yourself, you know what your week look like. Being rigid sometimes, that is not a bad thing. Showing up for yourself. Rigidity it's not bad. It's like, okay, I want things to go a certain way, so I'm going to drive the needle towards that. What it is that I want, what it is that I desire, what I'm up to, I'm going to drive the needle towards that. And that is fantastic. I used to think that was boring. Then I realized, no, no, no. That's smart. That's wisdom. So get creative, think about the things that will really benefit your life, that will really help you to be the best version of yourself, that will help you to show up the way you want to show up in this world. Those are the things of importance. Those are the things that matters. Those are the things that will lead you to what it is that you want. So detoxing, whether it be from TV for a couple of nights so you can get to bed early, if that's your thing. That's not my thing. I don't watch TV. So whatever it is, you have dreams, you have goals, you have things that you're up to. You got to make things have to change. It is kind of raining. I don't know if you guys could see. I'm getting a few drops. So we're probably going to cut this live short. And it's beautifully sunny. Yes, yet we're getting a few drops. But that's it. I really want to come out and talk to you guys about that. My glasses is going to get all rained up. That I'm telling you, friends, find out what's important to you and capitalize on it. Take care of yourself. You are your greatest asset. By taking care of yourself, you can really take care of others. I've learned that a little late. Hello. Hello, Christopher. Welcome and join us. Talking about taking care of ourselves, self-care, ways to unwind. There's a few tips that I drop that's helped me and countless others that I've worked with. Hope you find them useful. Hope this is serving you. Because as much as I want you to go towards your dreams and goals, I want you to take the time for yourself too, to appreciate the things that's present to you, that's available to you. Because that's a way of appreciating the things that you're up to, being present for it. I'm getting some rain, so I might need to cut it short and say goodbye to you guys very soon. I really do hope this is finding people well, that, you're really thinking about your journey, your elevation journey. It entails everything. To show up whole, to show up prepared, and be really effective for yourself, for your growth, for your development. This is a journey, one day at a time. Keep going, keep pushing forth. You have what it takes. Remind yourself that and take the time for yourself. Give yourself that personal care that we so desperately need from working day in and day out and all the things that comes with the busyness of life. Self-time is precious. I've made it very much a huge priority. It didn't used to be, but now I realize how important it is. How important it is to preserve that, so that way I could be, a better version of myself, the best version of myself. And I encourage you to do that. You're up to big things. You want to show up big. take care of yourself. I do hope this finds you well. Like I said, I wasn't going to keep you guys too long. It's been great chatting with you guys. You could go back and watch this. As always, take care of yourself. Be good to yourself and be good to others, my friends. I will see you next time. Been great chatting with you. You take care. Happy Sunday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.